what I called literary soundscapes.
Yeah.
One of Hardy, one of Houseman, and one about the peace movement, actually, which I interviewed. It took forever. Painful, going out, meeting people, interviews and all the rest of it, and getting sound bites, like it was like for Radio 4. You can spend hours doing something other than you come out with 2 minutes or something, you edit it down. But I really enjoyed doing it, and then I sold them initially, because it was way back in history, as cassettes. I would take them to independent bookshops and sell them and just get a small rate for it. I just enjoyed doing it, and they sold in tourist type places. But the bookshops had gone, the independent bookshops disappeared, and the profit, all that wasn't what I was interested in, was so minimal compared to the effort I put in it. I thought, well, I'm not going to do this anymore. But there's still lots of ideas I'd like to follow. But what I would like to do is to market they got turned into CDs, to turn them now into something that people pay for to download. I get the money. I don't have to do any retailing. It all just goes to an account. Now that would be brilliant, but I am so technologically nerdy. I haven't got a clue how you do that. Creating a website, setting up the selling, and all the rest of it. I think there's a threshold in this sort of stuff. I can handle a tape recorder, and I can go out and get probably some good stuff. But marketing, like I was saying with podcasts, is incredibly difficult. And I'm very resistant to it, the whole idea. Although I need the money, which maybe would finance other projects. At one end, I'm happy to go and talk to people, like you used to do with documentaries, which is an enormous amount of research. But I think the quality you can get from talking to people and uncovering stuff and then putting it into some big collage. For instance, with Hardy, I went down to Dorset lots of times and got someone to read excerpts from the books. A couple of well-known actors did it for me for free, just because it's a good idea. Put it all together, and it got lots of accolades. People really loved it. But I don't know how to retail it. And it's a bit like your podcasts. There's a watershed from the old school, with a cassette recorder and a big clunky machine, worrying about the lead banging and the wind and all the rest of it. I've not advanced beyond that. And I need to catch up again, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. But maybe for self-publishing and for podcasts, there is an avenue. There's no point claiming a voice if no one hears it.